Nestled along the banks of the sacred Ganges River, Rishikesh and Haridwar are two of India's most revered spiritual centers. Known for their divine significance, these cities attract millions of pilgrims each year. But behind the devotion and rituals, what are the myths and realities that make Rishikesh and Haridwar the heart of India's spirituality? Let's explore the sacred traditions and the scientific truths behind these ancient cities. A common myth suggests that Haridwar and Rishikesh are the only places where the Ganges flows from the Himalayan mountains to the plains. This belief is rooted in the idea that these cities are the most spiritually significant points along the river. While Haridwar and Rishikesh are incredibly important spiritual hubs, the Ganges originates in the Himalayas at the Gangotri Glacier, and it flows through many other towns and cities before reaching these two locations. However, it is at Haridwar where the river is believed to have descended to earth from the heavens, and at Rishikesh, where it is considered to purify the soul. One of the most powerful myths surrounding both Rishikesh and Haridwar is the belief that the waters of the Ganges have mystical powers to cleanse the soul and heal the body. People come from across the world to bathe in its sacred waters, hoping to purify themselves of sins or ailments. While the Ganges holds immense spiritual value, its waters are not free from pollution. Despite its revered status, the river faces significant environmental challenges, particularly in the urban areas surrounding it. Efforts are being made to clean and preserve the Ganges, but the water's power lies not just in its purity, but in the faith of millions who consider it a link to the divine. Rishikesh is often called the yoga capital of the world, and is considered the gateway to the Himalayas, where spiritual seekers embark on transformative journeys. There's a belief that Rishikesh is the ultimate starting point for any spiritual quest. While Rishikesh is indeed a hub for spiritual practices like yoga, meditation, and Ayurveda, the truth is that spiritual growth can happen anywhere. Rishikesh offers a conducive environment for those seeking inner peace, but the journey to spirituality is deeply personal, and there are many paths that lead to self-realization, from different regions of India to the farthest corners of the world. Haridwar is often considered the most sacred spot along the Ganges, with the belief that it is here that the river's waters are the most pure and blessed. The famous Ganga Aarti ceremony at Har Ki Pauri is believed to invoke the divine presence of the Ganges. Haridwar's significance is undeniable, and it's the most popular place for pilgrims to bathe in the Ganges. But every place along the river holds its own sacred importance. From the source at Gangotri to its mouth in the Bay of Bengal, the Ganges is revered for its spiritual value in all its forms. Many view the Ganga Aarti, the evening fire ritual at both Haridwar and Rishikesh, as just another religious ceremony, an act of devotion performed by priests to honor the river goddess. In reality, the Ganga Aarti is an emotionally powerful and spiritually charged event, where people from all walks of life come together in devotion. It's a communal celebration of the Ganges, not just as a river, but as a living goddess that nourishes and cleanses. Rishikesh and Haridwar continue to be the heart of India's spiritual landscape. Myths and realities intertwine, and both cities offer a space where the sacred and the scientific coexist. From the divine waters of the Ganges to the transformative power of prayer, these cities remind us that the journey of spirituality is not just about belief, but about connection. Connection to the divine, to the self, and to each other.